Right. Good morning, friends. How are you? How was your week? You're welcome to join us. And this is a special edition of our live broadcast because I'm here with a friend, Chioma. Chioma, say hi.
Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Yeah, so we are both here to talk to the single ladies out there how a single woman can maximize her singleness. And it's going to be exciting. Biekwaso Tamale, our brother, you're welcome. Please invite your friends. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So, Shioma, should we start now? Or should we? We have a few minutes to wait for friends.
Okay.
Yeah, so just say a bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Choma Wigwe. Hello, everyone. As you join us, please share, tag a friend, because this broadcast is for ladies. We need to get our ladies to refocus.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm married, but I love to identify with single. In fact, I call myself a married single. I'm a married single because I believe that the gift, singleness is a gift. And this is something we need to cherish.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we find ourselves in a society today that has a problem that focuses on stigmatizing single women. I'm really concerned about it, and that's the reason I want to be part of this broadcast. And if you're a single lady out there, if someone has told you that your clock is ticking, time is going, and start treating you in the way that you don't like, this video is actually for you. I want you to know that you are an individual, first of all.
Yeah.
We are here as individuals, and we are also going to live as individuals. The day you're going to exit this world, you're going to go alone. You're not going to go with anyone. The day I'm going to live here, I'm not going to live with my husband or with any of my children. So, all singles at the end of the day, and I don't know why there's so much noise about, you have to, be in one state. I mean, some people feel that one state is better than the other state. People feel that it is only when you're married that you're better than, your state is better. Hello, are we still on?
Yes, we are on.
I heard a sound at the background.
Okay. I hope the volume is okay, friends. If not, let us know. Yeah, so we are around. And Ruth John is saying, what a day from Embu, Kenya. Thanks for the topics. I'm now single with a difference.
Yeah.
Hey, hallelujah. That's what we want to hear. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So.
Now, I want to talk about the place of discovering your personality as a single person.
Yeah.
As a single woman, it's not a time for you to get into depression because you feel that your partner has not come your way, and you feel that all your friends are partnering and you've now found your partner. All you're doing is to attend people's weddings every Saturday, and you get yourself depressed thinking about that. That is not the time for it. There's a lot to do with your time, and one of the things you need to do is to sit down and understand yourself.
Yeah.
Who are you? What is your personality? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do people say about you? Observe how you react in different situations. You need to go into soul search. You need to go sit down with yourself and discover yourself for who you are.
Yeah.
And why is this so important? Do you know that our personality, has a lot to do with our compatibility even with our partner? I don't know, how, Esther, what you think about this, but I believe that you need to understand yourself, and it even guides you to know
to understand the other person.
Yes. Because, some people have had a lot of issues because, they had partners they just couldn't deal with. And if they had sat down to really understand themselves, maybe they wouldn't have taken the decision they took, to partner, get into partnership. When I'm using the word partnership, I'm talking about with the next person. So I don't know, Esther, what do you have to say to our single ladies out there?
Okay, so I like that point of discovering, using your time to discover yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next point I can say here is, as you're discovering yourself, okay, also discover God, who is your source. Okay, discover and connect to your source. Guess what? The more you're connected to your source, to your creator, the more fulfilled you become. You gain peace, you gain acceptance of yourself and your situation. So having that peace within yourself and with God is so important. It guards you such that whenever you hear all these negative comments of stigmatization, there's that inner, you create your own inner reality. Okay, so that is also very key in helping us and maximizing our singleness. Connecting to our source is important. All right? What do you think, Shioma?
Yes, and beautifully, okay, as you discover, connect to your source, I mean, there's no better way to even discover yourself. So these things are intertwined.
Connected,
They
yeah.
are related. Now, another important thing for a lady to realize about herself,
yeah,
is that she's here for a purpose. And unfortunately, a lot of human beings don't even know this.
But Shioma, let me break you here. People will say, I'm a woman, so my purpose is to have children. I have a womb. Woman is a womb man. So my purpose is to carry something in the womb now.
Please, my fellow ladies out there, the womb is not the only part of you that God made.
Exactly. I like it. I like the way you put it.
Yes, we have our brain.
Yes.
We have other parts of the body.
Yes, now.
So why is it only the womb that we want to put to work? Why? I mean, we're here for more than that.
Yes.
We're here for an assignment. We're here for a purpose. We're here to solve a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of us have seen this book. Who am I?
Perfect. Perfect.
Sunday Adela. Esther, did you get to read this book?
Yes, I did.
Honestly, after I read this book, in fact, first of all, I didn't even know that I needed to ask myself that question. I was busy, working around the clock, doing every other thing, but asking myself the question, who am I and why am I here? That is a question that everybody has to ask themselves.
Yeah.
You need to see this book. You need to read this book to really understand the purpose, how your life is connected to a purpose. You're here for an assignment. You're here to solve a problem. The other day I was having a discussion with a lady and they're talking about balancing children, blah, blah, blah. I said, are you aware that we have already over 7 billion people in the world today?
Yes. Do we need more?
Living with the 7 billion people, we're living with problems. And each of these 7 billion persons has a problem they're supposed to be addressing. So why is the emphasis more on bringing in more and more people into these problems we're yet to resolve? I didn't say we shouldn't bring in more people here, but people need to realize that we're here to solve a problem. First of all, as a woman, you're not just here to bring out children. You need to know that after your name, the second name that should follow you is the problem you're solving. In fact, that's the name that you receive from your parents is just your baptismal, rights or whatever. Your real name is the problem you're solving.
Wow, I like that.
That is why when we call Bill Gates, do you really see what picture? I mean, when you say Bill Gates, what comes to you is, this, computer.
Yeah.
You're not seeing Bill gate like Bill Gates, does it bring any picture in your mind apart from that?
It's what is
Now,
done.
look at Mark Zuckerberg. When we call that, what the picture that throws up in your mind is Facebook.
Yes.
So Facebook is his name.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same way all of us need to give ourselves the right name that brought us here. Because the reason why you're in this world is to solve a problem. And the earlier you start discovering that problem and getting busy solving it, the more fulfilled you will become. You will have less time engaging yourself, with the issues of have I seen my better half?
Pity
have
parties.
I not seen my better half? That's a more noble thing to do. And another thing, people are remembered for the problem they solved, not
for the
how many
children
survived by.
Yeah. That's so true.
People are remembered for the problem they solved. Look at Steve Jobs. He's late today, but we still remember him for the problem he solved for us, even though he's out of this place. So we need to begin to understand that, we have a time to be here in this world. We're not going to be here forever. And the most important thing that we need to know about that time is that we're supposed to use it to solve a problem here. So that by the time we leave, people remember us for those problems that we addressed.
Perfect.
And not just by, she was survived by 20 children, 55 grandchildren, and a husband. And I think that's a better story to tell.
Okay.
About that?
Well put. I have nothing else to add. It's very well put. Yeah, thank you for that point. So those who are joining us, thank you so much. We are still talking about what a single woman can do to maximize their singleness. So far, we've mentioned discovering yourself, connecting to your source, and pursuing purpose or your calling. Okay? Fred, you're welcome. Suzanne, thank you for joining us. All right. So the next point I want to talk about on our list is moral courage. Moral courage. Guess what? We all need it. Why? We need to have a time whereby we are swimming against the flow. Moral courage to stand for the principles that you believe in, the principles that govern your life. For example, if you say no, for me, my life is I don't want to fall into fornication, prostitution. Stand by that. Don't be pressurized at, are you virgin at 40? Your time is do something about it. And then you pick any man in trousers. Hey, no. Have the moral courage to stand for what you believe in. Even when the whole world is believing something opposite you, be strong enough for that. And also, there are many times when we have gone through experiences in our singleness. For example, a failed relationship, maybe your husband left you and now you're a single mother. Don't wallow in the sadness and the bitterness of that. Step out of it. Find the moral courage to talk about it. Share the story, your experience with other single people so that they can learn from your life. They cannot repeat the mistakes. Okay, that's building other people up. So that's also moral courage in that you're stepping out of shyness, of only think about yourself. In fact, that's a sign of egocentrism when you are always self-preserving. Oh, what will people think about me? No. Have the moral courage to be brave enough to share your story, to be brave enough to stand for the truth. Okay, Shioma, anything you want to add on that point, moral courage?
Yes, it's well put. But I like the point where you made about people sharing their experiences.
Yes.
This is a culture that is not so common. Here in Africa, people, instead of talking about their problem, they want to keep it to themselves.
We hide.
And don't know that the reason they've had this challenge is that the next person should not go through that problem.
Wow. Yes.
If you come out and speak about it, or even start a movement, you think you were raped, or you were raped as a child, or something, you were abused, or you faced one form of abuse or the other. It's not a time to keep it to yourself and begin to suffer from a complex, or maybe you have a broken home, a relationship. That is a time to go back and study the Write a
Exactly.
book about it, start a movement about it, do an NGO or something so that more people are not going to find themselves in that problem that you left. The issue of moral courage is something that, ladies should do to maximize their singleness. I'll be talking about the personal development.
Wow.
This is one area I think our women are found wanting. We are good with the home chores, keeping the home front. We keep the home front, and that's all that we are focused. We just build our lives around that. How well she's cooking, managing the children, babysitting, and the more painful thing. That is a lot of people are judged by those things. Those things are good, but those are mundane. You need to learn. Everybody, I say those are mundane because this is something everyone should know to do those things.
Yeah.
But the issue of developing yourself, spending time reading, spending time researching, exposing your mind to information, and not just working with a revelation. We love the spiritual.
Yeah.
We are the ones that we're so passionate. It's good to have revelation, but men, we are in a real world. We need to study. We need to know what's going on in our environment. We need to look at something. Make your life interesting. Watch documentary.
Yes.
Read books. Read wide, not just romance novels. I have to keep my home. They've told you that that's the only thing you're here for. A man keep a home, keep the children.
Yeah.
Finished. That's all. Once you've done that, I tell you, see, we're in a real world. Seriously, we're in a real world here, and there is need for us to do research. Find a topic of interest that you may want to educate people on. Educate yourself first. We are here not just to sit down and we're waiting for that fateful day when we're wearing our white. You can't see that a lot of people, this is all they're daydreaming about. My wedding day.
Exactly. So even if one person has a bachelor degree, why not pursue a master's?
A master's degree?
Be great in your subject.
Be a specialist in your field.
Yeah.
That's the reason. In fact, I don't know why a married person should even envy a single person. You don't know the
yeah.
I'm married, but I still think that the days I was single, I was more productive. I was more efficient because I had a lot of time for myself. But right now, you have to share your time for the children, for the house, for the man, and also for yourself. And that is even for the woman that realizes that she needs time for herself, because for most women, they don't have a life by the time they come into marriage. So as a single person, it's not time to be brooding over the fact that no one has come for you. It's a time to get busy researching, developing yourself in areas where you're weak. If you need to look at, if you think you have a challenge with time management, read around it.
That's true.
Learn a skill. Learn a skill. A lot of women don't even think that they need to learn anything. And by the time they get married, they become a frustration for the man because they're not producing. A lot of women don't know that the problem they're having in their homes today is because they're not adding any value. The man feels as if I just picked up someone and you're just load of problems. Ordinarily women may have an issue. But let's not even compound the issue by not having value to bring to the table.
right.
Make yourself a person of value, and you'll be valued.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chioma. Any points?
Yes, and beyond that, explore the world. You have a lot of time.
I like that
to travel from Nigeria to Ghana. I mean, do you know that a lot of single ladies don't have an international passport? I think that if you're 25 and you don't have an international passport, we need to conduct deliverance for you right now. Seriously. You need to think about moving around. I mean, there is no better education than travel.
Yes.
When you leave your comfort zone, you will see that. You will see life for what it truly is. And maybe that is even where you find the partner you've been praying for. You never can tell. Maybe he's in the plane. And you've never flown all your life. Gone out, you've not seen people, you've not interacted with people of other cultures. You need to explore the world, because this time you have, you need to really treasure it.
Yes.
Because by the time you get married, you don't even have that time.
The luxury.
I believe I made a trip with my first son, and till today I've not heard the last of it.
Wow.
It's as if two of them have teamed up now. They said, "Mommy, when you're going next time, we're going, me and my brother."
Both of them.
Both of them. Both of them. I said, "You know how much a plane ticket save for all of us?" So now now you're just one. You can buy a ticket, walk and save and travel.
Life is cheaper. Yes.
For you. Now
Yeah.
I have to save for 4. Or 5 or 6, as the case may be, depending on what the situation for you out there. It's cheaper to fly one person.
Yes.
Travel, explore the world, go to different places, see what they're doing, take a vacation, take a holiday.
Learn other people's cultures. It's interesting.
It's interesting. Find out the way they're doing their thing.
Yes.
That's
Thank you.
education. That's development.
Thank you, Shioma. So the next point I would like to add on our list of what a single woman can do to maximize singleness is valuing your time. Valuing your time. You know, the time of singleness is when you are actually free. That freedom is precious. Actually, singleness is a gift from God. Why? You have time. No one is bothering you. No one is demanding for your attention. It's only you there. So, invest your time. This is a time to venture whether you are good at writing, to write books. This is a time to convert your time to products.
Yes.
Has God given you a mind that thinks of things? You want to invent something, that's what all these inventions we have of Facebook, social media. What can you add to the world? We are all here to make our world better. What can you add? So invent products, write books, come up with business proposals. Expand your world. So convert your time into products, okay? And value it. This is not a time to be attending weddings all the time. Yes, it's good attending weddings, but there's so much we can do with our time. Reading, as my sister said, researching. You are adding value to yourself, okay? So the evidence you can show the world that you really value your time is the number of products that you have produced. I know a great man of God, Dr. Sanda Delaja. Up to now, I'm yet to count the number of books he has released. I think on my shelf, I have almost like 30 books so far. And on my Kindle, I haven't even counted. So you could see that.
Over 300.
300.
And it said it's going to 1,000.
My goodness. So, Shioma.
I've not written one.
Yeah. So, what else can you add to this point of valuing time, Shioma?
Yes, I like the part where you talked about writing a book. A lot of times singles keep complaining they don't have money. Do you know that if you know how much you can make if you have one of your books on not just about the money, really. The time for a single is something you trade. You exchange that time when you marry. You sell off a bit of that time.
Yes.
Because that time is no longer for yourself, but you share it with other people because it's other responsibility and have other people in your life now. So if you have 24 hours, everybody has 24 hours.
Yes.
And it was just you. By the time you get involved with the next person and you have 1 or 2 children, just know that 24 hours, maybe you're going to have just 3 or 4 hours to yourself.
Yes.
You even have the discipline.
To find the 3 hours.
That's even for people that are extremely disciplined.
Yes.
Because most married women I know, they don't have any time for themselves. Call them up at 11 o'clock. They'll say, I'm washing. I'm trying to put the children to bed. I'm trying to prepare for tomorrow. I'm going for shopping.
Yeah.
Market. This one.
It's important.
In your sleep, you're writing the list for the day. To-do list. Once you wake up, you rush out. 11:30, 12, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. It takes a lot of discipline, really, to create time for yourself. And this is what a single lady has 24 hours of her life to.
Yes.
It's not the time to be depressed. It's not the to go into gossiping and, looking for the late things that people are saying about you that they may not even be saying. It's a valid point for our singles. And another area single ladies need to look at is the area of maturity.
Oh, that one is a big one.
Yes. It's the area of maturity. A lot of ladies, you ask them, what do you want in fact, they just spend their time, they're dreaming about their knight in shining armor. And one of the things they put on that list is that man that has money. And I don't know why they cannot see themselves as the one that has the money.
Yes, no.
You need to develop yourself in the area of your finances. Why can't you be the millionaire? Why are you looking for a millionaire to marry? Why can't you give yourself the target of making your first million before you get married? That's what I mean. You should put your mind to that. Challenge yourself. Be the millionaire.
Yes.
Let the man say, when I married my wife, she was already a millionaire.
Yes.
Not a more interesting story to tell. Learn about investment. Learn about how money works. Start a trade. I had earlier on talked about learning a skill. To know how money works. Because a lot of couples today, in fact, a lot of people, after they got married, their finances started going down.
Wow.
And that was because they didn't even understand how to plan their money for themselves. Now, by the time the responsibilities start coming, 2, 3 people have been added to their lives. It becomes
complicated. Yeah.
So that is one area. In fact, I think that 90% of the issues we have in homes today is the issue of money. 90% of the issue that couples have is money, is financial. Go and make your research. Now, if as a single person, you have spent your time understanding how money works, how to, invest your money, how to multiply your resources, the same thing is going to play out by the time you get married. You're going to be able to learn how to manage the funds in the house, your own money, the husband's money. If he allows you, if he doesn't allow you, you manage your own now and multiply your own for the good of all, for peace to reign. But it's an area that we really, really need to, I love money. And I think that women should, aspire to make money for themselves. And not just because of themselves, but because I had earlier talked about purpose and your calling.
Yes.
You need money to finance projects.
Exactly.
If you have an initiative, you're not just going to keep, looking for donations here and there. you need to fund those projects. You have to be your first investor in your project.
Yes.
And if you don't have money, you're going to be frustrated. So, the issue of money is very key in the life of a single.
Yeah.
So, go for it.
Okay.
Then the area of spiritual maturity too. My sister Esther had earlier on talked about, spending time with God. You need to know God for yourself. It's not every problem that comes to you, you're running to your pastor. The word of my man of God. You're in every single thing. And why won't they use it against you? That's why there's so much manipulation coming to our ladies, especially the ones that are single. There's a lot of manipulation going on in churches these days. They tell you a lot of things. They say it's spiritual. It's from your background. They will now put you in a program. Telling you all sorts of things. That you'll be married to the river. Your husband is in the river. It's a lot of things. You'll be amazed, when people tell you some of these things.
And that's how the people lose their money, their savings, because they are sowing all these seeds and not planning for their future. The financial aspect as well. So I like that point, that spiritual maturity enables you to be a prophet of your own life.
Exactly. Just be your own prophet.
Yes.
You don't need another one.
Yes.
Then, on the area of your emotions, we need to master our emotions.
Yes.
A lot of women battle with this even after they get married. So that's why, for me, all the work is when you're single, really. I mean, you need to really do a lot of work. It's a time to be busy.
Yes.
It's not a time to be looking at your age and your time. You say your time is passing. They said your time is passing. Which time? You're the one in charge. So there is so much you need to do with yourself. Master your emotions. Read books. If you think you have a problem, you think you always have to have someone around. I mean, that's a problem. You need to learn to be by yourself.
Yes.
And I think this issue of always wanting people around you, always waiting for people to call you up, that's why, the ladies fall into the hands of men that take advantage of them. At the end of the day, these guys will exploit them, little things they've had, sleep with them, and they will move on.
Yeah.
And they are back to in a worse state than they were.
So.
But if you take time out to, build up yourself, master your emotion, train yourself in those areas, read, research to know how to deal with that issue. It's a better thing to do with your time. Yeah. So Esther, I don't know, you want to keep in something?
Okay. Yeah, maturity is so important, really, because it's when God say that it's not good for man to be alone, I'll make a helpmate suitable for him. That word suitable is so important because it means that both people are mature. That's how they become suitable for each other. If only one person is mature and the other one is not, then they are not suitable. So maturity is so key to make a marriage successful. So that point, is so important. Ladies, let's develop ourselves mature. Let's become mature during our time of singleness, so that anything will not be caught unawares. We'll be prepared for marriage. We read about books for marriage. We learn about men. How is a man? What does it mean to be a man? What does it mean to be a woman? How to look after children, how to raise godly children. All that is part of maturity as well. So we cannot overemphasize that point. So our time is running up. We have a few points left. So the next point on our list is growing your affection for God through personal retreats. Some people call this solitude, going for solitude. Okay, so our time is up. So this point, this point is also so key to be done during our singleness. Even it's part of everyday life. But when you're single, this is the time you have all the time. No one is going to demand for your time. Or you can't go, the baby's crying here, you have to do this. No. You have time to get away, to exclude yourself, go to a secluded place and fellowship with God. The more you build up that relationship, the more richer it is, actually, the more stronger you are in your inner person. So you become strong and founded in who you are, in what you believe. And you cannot easily be put down because of your status. You actually accept yourself. Okay, so it's so important to use this time to grow our relationship with God. Get, that personal relationship with God. Let it be closer, Make God your friend. Make God your husband. Make him your best friend, Fellowship with him. Discuss with him, share with him. And use this time to discover, of course, yourself, yourself from his word, and just learn his principles. Practice the principles of God in your life. So this is a time to grow, really, and to deepen your relationship with God. Chioma?
Yeah, solitude. It's so difficult for me to have solitude now as a person. Single lady, you are so blessed. Please use your time very well.
Yeah.
If I have to have a solitude now, I need to leave my house. I have to leave my house. I need to plan the living.
Yes.
Because I'm not living alone anymore. I have responsibility. For you, the single person, you can wake up any day and move away.
Nobody questions.
Nobody will look for you. You're only a phone call away if you want them to reach you on phone.
Yeah.
So it's important, really. Solitude is a blessing.
It is.
And singles are blessed to have 24 hours of their lives, 365 days of their lives, all to themselves.
Yes.
They can have that time. Now, a single person, you need to attach yourself to a mentor. This is an area that is so important. Who is a mentor? A mentor is someone who has made the mistakes, possibly made the mistakes you're going to make, or you would have made, who has gone ahead of you, who has taken some of the pains that you would have taken ahead of you, and has learned those things, and from his own experience guide you away from trouble. And some of these mentors, you can read books of them. A mentor is not only, most times the only thing we call a mentor is our man of God.
Pastors, yeah.
Talking of that one. I'm not talking, if your mentor is your pastor, that's okay. But it's not only pastors that can be your mentor.
Yeah.
Look at people's books and materials and read them. Mentor yourselves with those materials. You need to learn what people have learned. That's the reason why, we have people.
Yes. We
have people so we can learn from each other. Earlier on we've spoken about the need to, share your experience, the things you've gone through. These are some of the things we learn or take from our mentors, those that have moved ahead of us. They've, learned some things, or they've gone through certain experiences, and they have put these things in books, in tapes, in messages, audios or videos, recordings. Or if you think you want to have, a physical person you want to, interact with, that is also good. But I mean, the place of a mentor, the importance of a mentor cannot be overemphasized.
Yes.
A lot of things, a lot of changes in my life today. I would say that I have moved 10 years ahead of me, or 20 years ahead of me in learning because of mentorship.
Wow. Well done.
A lot of things I know today, I'm telling you, I already know what, if I'm here at 65, I know what is going to be happening in my life.
Wow. Yes.
And that's all because I have a mentor who has moved ahead of me, is telling me what is ahead of me. And I'm planning towards that.
Yes.
It's so important to have a mentor in your life, and spend your time engaging with mentors.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah, Esther, what do you have to add?
Okay, thank you, Shioma. I think our last point for this broadcast is investing your life into people. Single women, please use this time to invest your life in people. You know, Pastor Sunday one day say that with life or time, you can either spend it, waste it, or invest it. And also we learned that time is life. So what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time? Invest it. So part of reaching out to people with your testimony or in your passion is investing life. Make someone smile. Is someone crying around you? Make them smile. You know, when you focus on other people's problems, it brings a lot of healing in you. That's the fulfillment that comes to us, people. So God created us to reach out to people, you know, to introduce God to other people. You know, if Jesus moved around, people were hungry, were crying, he fed them. He met their needs. So what are we doing with our life? Let us find time to reach out to people. And also the Great Commission tells us that we are here to make disciples of all nations. So you, even as a single person, who are you mentoring? Who are you pouring your life to? Get a group of young girls, talk to them, prepare them as well. Share with them your experience. Read a book together and learn and discuss about it. Have a home group. Be a mentor to young people, because many young people are out there, they lack direction. You know, if God puts a burden to your heart, reach out to them. Shioma, anything you want to add on that? Investing your life in people?
Yeah, well said, really. There is nothing that gives that fulfillment than sharing your life with the next person.
Yes.
If you think your fulfillment is found when you get married, I'm sorry to shock you.
You'll be disappointed. Yes.
Your frustration is going to start. Your problems are going to be multiplied. If you have 10 problems, you will be having 40 because you're going to be dealing with other people's issues. So there is nothing that gives more fulfillment, really, than investing that time in helping the next person.
Okay.
That is life. That's living, really. That's life. That's the whole essence of our living.
So, thank you so much, Yoma. I really loved sharing this broadcast with you. Thank you so much for our viewers, those who joined us today. Thank you so much. So, I guess any young lady, any young person there who is single, you've picked up some lessons from today's broadcast. Now, this week, our action point is let go of the pressure to get married, to get rid of your singleness and enjoy it. Imbibe the principles that we have shared with you and start to act on them one after the other. Okay, so they are listed in our comments and that will help you. All right, so it's been a blessing to share with you. We wish you a lovely weekend and God's blessing. Shioma, say bye-bye before we leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
All right, God bless. Bye.